By the way, if anyone needs to use the bathroom or have a smoke, by all means take this opportunity because I assure you the comedy will resume in like 5 minutes or so. So I lost some weight recently. Actually it was pretty easy. It was a diet that my sister actually turned me on to because it was working so well for her. No exercise. It's all just it's one of those things where it's just a kind of a hypnotic. You have to get it in your head for it to work. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure if you heard it. Anorexia. Yeah, all right. It's awesome. All you have to do is just hate yourself to the point where nourishment just disgusts you because it would just further sustain you. And the pounds just melt away. It's awesome. No, I think it's going to catch on pretty soon. Thinking of capitalizing on that. So high school sucked. Just thought that would be my next little segue. Anorexia high school. The ladies know what I'm talking about. Well, what sucked for me in high school is that I was pretty guarded and naive when I was in middle school, so I was so not up to date on the sexual slang. So when I got into high school, it was just a shockwave of all the sexual slang that I had absolutely no prior knowledge of, and it caught me off guard. And the biggest one was blowjob. Not the idea of oral sex. I could wrap my mind around that. But it was the phrase blowjob and somehow that being tantamount to oral sex. I never knew that was the label for oral sex, blowjob. Because think about it, well, what does that even denote, even, blowjob? Like hand job, that's pretty self-explanatory. Rim job, that at least gives you an idea of what it does. But what does blowjob really mean when you think about it? Here was my, if you went to my freshman or sophomore self in high school and you said, hey, what is a blowjob? This is what I would have guessed, based on what I had heard and going on the name alone. And then it was when a girl just did this to me. So I tried it at home. If I can do that myself, I'm not going to try to court a woman. Are you kidding me? I was an anorexic, yeah. I looked horrible. What are you talking about? So it's been hours on end, just hours on end, in my bedroom, just doing this. It's not working. Maybe I gotta try harder. That last one felt alright. But the thing is obviously, that's not going to make you come. At least it shouldn't. Yeah, I did. Wouldn't that be a little weird? But it took hours and hours, and my mom would be calling me for dinner, and she'd be at the door. Are you going down to dinner? In a minute. Are you hyperventilating in there? Alright, I'll be done. I come down to dinner and I look like I just ran a goddamn mile. What have you been doing there, son? Masturbating. Jesus. What are you doing? You gotta take care of your wrist? Jesus. That was my first theory. But after a while, I realized that was ridiculous, so my second theory became as to what, because I still didn't actually know what a blowjob was. So by sophomore year, my second theory as to what a blowjob was not that you would just blow on the dick, but you would actually try to inflate it or something. So a girl would just go down on you and just didn't know what the sexual pleasure that actually gave me what was. The best thing I could think is if you would somehow shut your urethra off and then use it as a flotation device. That would be practical at the very least. It would be pleasurable, but it'd be practical. Next time you're flying with Sully Sullenberg or something like that, and the goose hits you, there we go. That'd be pretty cool. Oh shit, I don't want to drown. No, it's okay, I got it, sweetheart. Then you're just treading water. Thanks, dear! Meanwhile, she's drowning because fuck her. Alright, guys. Like Amy Winehouse, all good things have to come to an end. So, thank you very much.